Welcome to my safe space, a place to breathe, feel, and heal. Not all addictions start in dark alleyways. Some start on clean dorm beds with Wi-Fi and a free betting bonus. This is the story of Toney, just a regular college kid who took a bet, won big, and thought he'd found a shortcut through life. But when you gamble with borrowed time and borrowed money, the payout always comes with a price. Toney was 19 when he first placed a bet. Freshman year, living off microwave noodles and Spotify ads, he was in his dorm with two of his boys, Dre and Malik, scrolling through odds on the Super Bowl. Dre put $50 on a parlay. Malik laughed and followed suit. Toney hesitated, then threw in $20 they lost. But the rush, the bro I almost won feeling, that stayed. 3 weeks later, Toney hit his first big win, $500 on a college basketball underdog. He told everybody, posted it on his IG story with a fire emoji. Y'all sleeping. That one win made him someone. He became the plug for betting picks. People started coming to him for advice. He downloaded 4 betting apps, started studying odds like betting became his full-time job. He lost $300 the next week but didn't tell anyone. Instead, he posted an old screenshot of the $500 win again and said, "Another big win." His friends thought he was killing it. Then came March Madness. Toney placed a string of bets that paid out nearly $3,000. He felt untouchable. He rented a suite for the weekend, took his boys and 2 girls he barely knew. They drank until sunrise, popped bottles, blew clouds of smoke, made fake money videos like rappers. Toney had the energy of someone who thought he'd hacked life. Who needs a 9 to 5 when you got odds and instinct, he'd say. But the money disappeared faster than it came. He bet again, bigger this time. "I'm hot right now," he told himself. Then came the almost wins. A soccer match that fell apart in the 90th minute. An NBA player who got injured mid-game. A tennis match that looked rigged. He'd stare at his screen for hours, rewatching losses, screaming into his pillow. If only they had scored one more goal. These guys are the better team. How did they lose to a bunch of nobodies? His bank balance started choking. He blamed the apps, the refs, the weather, but never himself. By April, he was broke again. Then came the text from his mom. "Hey baby, I sent the rent money and your tuition deposit for next semester. Let me know when you get it." $1,400. He stared at the message for a long time. Then he opened the app, looked at the odds. What if I double it and still pay my rent? Just one win, just one. That night, Toney placed a $2,000 bet on a Europa League game. At halftime, he was up. He could cash out for $3,200, but greed is louder than reason. He let it ride. Final whistle. The underdog came back. Toney lost it all. Manchester United why? He stared at the screen for 10 full minutes. It felt like the room was shrinking. His phone buzzed. A notification from the betting app. "Better luck next time, champ." He threw his phone across the room. He started avoiding calls from home, turned off red receipts. He couldn't focus in class, slept all day, gambled all night. He'd tell friends he was working on a crypto play while secretly pawning his sneakers for betting money. His grades tanked. His landlord gave him a warning. But instead of asking for help, he bet more. Completely confused, he faked a break-in, smashed his own laptop screen, reported it to the campus police, claimed $1,100 of electronics, stolen just to try and recoup some cash. But the report backfired. They investigated and he got caught. He was suspended. Word got around campus fast. The plug? A fraud. The winner? A wreck. His friends stopped calling. His ex, the one who begged him to stop, blocked him. Toney was a mess. That night, he slept on a bench near the campus gym. Backpack under his head, hoodie over his eyes, stomach empty. He checked his betting app out of reflex. Insufficient funds. No text from mom. No calls from anyone. Just him. A kid who thought he could outsmart the house. But the house? It always collects. He called his mom. Told her everything. She didn't yell. She cried. That broke him more than the losses. He moved back home. Got a job at a hardware store. 12-hour. Saved every penny. His mom took him to a therapy group for gambling addiction. He didn't want to go, but saying no wasn't an option. He felt ashamed every time he walked in, barely spoke to anyone, but he listened. He deleted every betting app, got a dumb phone, gave his mom full access to his bank account. It felt like prison at first, but over time, it started to feel like peace. He went back to school, one course at a time, quietly, no flexing, no spotlight. 3 years down the line, Toney runs a nonprofit focused on financial literacy for college students. He tells them this: "I thought I was betting money, but I was betting my life. And I almost lost it all on a game that didn't even know my name." Real tips to protect yourself from gambling addiction. 1. Don't bet. what you can't explain. If the thought of explaining your bet to someone you respect makes you uncomfortable, that's your red flag. If you can't clearly explain why you're placing the bet, how much you're risking, what happens if you lose, then you're not in control. You're chasing a feeling. Ask yourself, would I tell my mom I just bet my rent money? Am I betting because it makes sense or because I'm hoping it'll fix something? Gambling thrives in shadows. Accountability is the cure. 2. Don't confuse ego with skill. You're not built different. You're human, and the house knows your weakness better than you do. One big win can trick your brain into thinking you're smarter than the game. But gambling platforms use psychology, algorithms, and delays to keep you chasing. Beginner's luck is often just random chance, not talent, and a streak isn't a sign, it's bait. When your confidence grows faster than your knowledge, that's ego, and ego is expensive. Real skill involves restraint, math, and strategy. 3. Track every bet in a journal. Numbers don't lie, but your memory will. Seeing losses on paper cuts through denial. If it feels embarrassing to write, that's your gut trying to save you. When you look back and realize 80% of your bets were emotion-driven or reckless, you can't lie to yourself anymore. Most people only remember the wins. That's how addiction tricks you. A journal shows the full story. 4. Be honest with at least one person. Secrecy is where addiction breeds. Honesty is where healing begins. You don't need to post your struggles online, but you do need at least one person who knows what you're doing, what you're spending, when you're slipping, and the person can check in when you're tempted, help you set boundaries, remind you of your goals when you forget them. If the thought of being honest scares you, that's the strongest sign that you need to be honest. 5. If you're gambling to escape, you're already too deep. Gambling stops being a game the moment it becomes your therapy. Ask yourself, do I gamble when I'm stressed, bored, lonely, or heartbroken? Does winning make me feel alive? Do I use betting to avoid my real problems? This isn't about fun anymore. This is about self-medication, and it's dangerous. People don't always realize they're addicted until they've already lost more than money, relationship, jobs, trust, time, and even identity. If you're using gambling to numb the pain, it will only bring more pain. Toney's story isn't a legend. It's a warning. It's the truth. A lot of people are living in silence. If you're in that place, let this be your sign. Step back, speak up. Save yourself before the app takes more than your money. Like, subscribe, and if you have any similar experience with Toney, share it with us in the comments. We'll see you next time. But today, maybe don't place that bet. This is your safe space. Thanks for watching.